Well, hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV live on this Wednesday pre New Year's Eve evening. How you all doing? Just checking in with all of you to see how you're all doing. How was your Christmas? And just kind of keep up with what's going on. So feel free to come on board. Hey, DGI, how are you? Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year. How's that sound? Okay. Uh, how was your Christmas? Everything cool? Everybody out there? How was your Christmas? I know I don't go on at 6:30, but I just felt like coming on, just taking a break, doing a lot of stuff. Marie's cooking and working around the house, and shopping, and doing all that crazy stuff. So I said, I think I'll go on live and see what everybody's doing. So feel free. I don't know if I'll be on long. I just want to say hello and Happy New Year to everybody because it's going to be a new year. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Um, the place is crazy. Pigeon Forge and everything is absolutely just packed with people. Gatlinburg, everything is packed. All the cabins are rented. The hotels are full. The restaurants are overflowing. You'd almost think there was nothing going on. Happy New Year to you guys. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Nathan. Hope you guys had a great Christmas as well. Mr. Trump released my tax money. I haven't even kept up with it. Actually, how much is everybody going to get? I know they were arguing about $2,000 and $600, and what is it? I don't know. I just gave up on it because all it does is frustrate me when I hear these people going back and forth and not deciding to take care of the American people. It's all about what they can get out of the deal. It's time to sweep that entire place clean and put a fresh coat of paint to get the stink out of there and get new people in there because it's not good. 600 per person, got mine at Oh, really? Already? You got yours at 7 a.m.? How much of it is spent? Nathan, how much did you spend? Oh, God. Six. It's almost an insult, you have to admit, for them to wait 8 months, 8 months to argue this point when it was going to be. Remember, Nancy Pelosi said she was going to guarantee all of you Americans $1,200 more. Well, it's half of what she guaranteed you. All the more reason to get her old paleo butt out of the government because she lied to you, bold faced lied. And what are you going to do with $600? You can't even pay your rent. Half is gone. Yeah, I'm sure. What can you really do, right, Nathan? What can you do with $600 and half is gone? So the other half will probably be next week. I mean, because I know you got a kid and you have a partner, and the thing is, you guys got to eat, and $300 doesn't go far. With 600 total doesn't go much. Sure, I understand, and I talked to Marie about this. I thought it was a little foolish for them to try to do $2,000. And I know there are people that could use it, and I understand that people can use it. Yes, I know you can use it, but they guaranteed every American $2,000. Now, what about the people that are making 100 grand or more? Do they need that $2,000? I don't think so. What about the people that are making 1 million or more? Do they need that $2,000? No. What they should have done all this time, they had 8 months to work this out, get a hold of the IRS and say, we want a list of all the people, because they have this information, on a list of all the people that make 100 grand or less a year, family income. I'm just giving you a number off the top of my head. 100 grand or less. Now, those people are entitled to the $2,000. You make more than the 100 grand a year, you're not entitled to it because you don't need it. I don't care if you got a $10 million house and you're only making $100,000 a year. That's your stupidity, not mine. But if you're making that kind of money, you don't need that 2 grand. And so why didn't they do that? Instead, they dropped the ball and they stuck it to the American people. American people, remember what the Dems just did to you. Okay, they screwed you over for 8 months, telling you were going to get at least 1,200 and maybe more, and they stuck it to you and they cut it in half, and now you're stuck with them for 4 more years. And the fun hasn't even begun yet. I guarantee you, these next 4 years are not going to be good for a lot of people just remember that again. Remember that, because a lot of you complained about, oh, I don't like this man's tweeting, and I don't like his hair, and I don't like his orange face. At least he didn't lie. He bettered this economy than it's ever been done before, long before Obama and Clinton and the rest of the crew. So remember that in 4 years. Okay, you think you can? All right, good. Hey, DC Vlogs, LSU, how you doing? A Merry Christmas to you. For the folks that I didn't get to say Merry Christmas to you, and a happy New Year. Yes, it was a crazy Christmas, very crazy Christmas here. Fun Christmas. I enjoyed it. It was different. It was different. For those of you that don't live in this area, we had a power outage on Christmas Eve, and I don't know if you caught my last live broadcast, but right after I did the broadcast, I said, it's starting to snow, because the last live phone, what a terrible signal, but what can I say? I did that last broadcast. I might as well go out and get some video. It's starting to snow. It looks great. Doesn't happen all that much. I've been here 5 years. It's only snowed a couple, 3 times, and not as heavy as it was snowing when I was on that phone. So I said, let me go and get some video. I jump in the car. I always have the cameras charged and stuff like that. So I packed everything up, get in the car. I'm driving around. I'm getting some good video. In fact, the video that if you're watching the channel, if you've watched it in the last day or so, that's the video I got on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Now, when I went out and I'm driving down the mountain, I'm coming into town, I noticed when I was up in the mountains, it was much thicker, the snow itself, than it was when I got down into Pigeon Forge. Pigeon Forge was more kind of like a wet snow, and it was rainy type snow. It wasn't quite the white flakes that it was up here. So I said, I'll still get some video anyway. So I did put the camera on one of the cameras on the front of the car, and you could see that in one of the videos. That lasted all about 60 seconds. 60 seconds before the snow stuck to it. Normally, the snow doesn't stick to it. It blows right past it. The airfoil of the car blows the snow away, just like it does a lot of the rain. But this didn't. It went stuck right to the front of the camera. So when I looked at the footage when I got home, it was no more than 60 seconds. I didn't even get on the main road, and it was already nothing to see. But I had my other camera on a tripod, and I was able to get through the window and through the driver's window as well. But it was heavy and thick as I was going down, and then it started to get worse in Pigeon Forge. The car is doing well. I got one of the checks today, and I've got to take that to my bodywork guy. Really good guy. And he does custom cars too. He does hot rods and stuff. And I've looked at his work, and that's how I managed to pick him out of the crowd, because the insurance company gave me a list of places that I could check and see if I wanted them to do the car. And one of them I went to, it was literally, Nathan, was just like I had gone to the movie The Wrong Turn. Remember, there's one of them where the people drive down this road and there's junk cars all over the place, and they're up on blocks and they're turned over and stuff. Exactly that way. I drove, and for quite a while it was just junk cars upside down and pieces of cars, and then I pull into this driveway and there's a 2-car garage with these guys in greasy, dirty overalls that looks like they hadn't washed them in at least a year, maybe more. And it was, what you got? I'm not hungry, so don't bring me any.
I just want you to.
Oh, let me show it to them.
No, I just want you to taste.
Marie is cooking.
Hello.
Wave to the. She can't. They can only see your little hand. Your little hand. There's your little hand. Now, what is this?
Could you please taste if it's salty enough?
Okay. I don't know if they can see that.
Why do you have to?
Well, because they're interested now.
Hello.
I can't. The camera's in there. That's Pansett, right?
Yeah. Can you stop the camera?
No, I can't pause it. So don't even think about it. Oh, it's got shrimp. There's, oh, look at that. I can't hold the shrimp. No,
So I can.
I got to show the shrimp.
No, so I can.
There's a shrimp. I know you can't see. I'm so far away.
So I can
All right, all right. By the time you get it out, I'm done. It's these long. Look at those long noodles. Look at that. That's pancit. It's
Noodles.
no bihon. Bihon.
Philippine noodles.
Isn't it called bihon? I'm trying not to. I mean, I'm all strapped in here. No, I can't do that. That stops the broadcast. Mm,
Good.
that's good. That's good.
The saltiness, okay?
It's not salty. I wouldn't put any more in. It's good. That's good. She cooks good. We've been cooking. Yesterday, you cooked all day. I cooked half the day. I didn't get any of that on video. Sorry, I didn't get that. But we had fun cooking. We have to prepare for New Year's because Asians, as you know, their New Year's begins. What is it? The end of January or something? January 31st. What is the Asian New Year? Fe- Chinese New Year's February. So we're preparing for this year and next year. What can I say? Uh, Nathan, did you go to the hospital? You can get 3 times your medical bill. No, nothing got hurt. Nothing. Treble damages, that's called. Treble damages. I know all about that. I've been through that several times already. Yeah, especially when I got hit in the back. Stuff. For some reason, I must have a bullseye spray painted on my butt. So like any accidents I've ever had, I've been stationary. That's no lie. This last one, I was standing still. If you looked at the video, you can see that. My car was stationary, and that chick came around and hit me head on. The last accident I had way back, I was at a stoplight drinking a cup of coffee, much like this, and I was just putting it up to my mouth like that. And I just happened to be, when I was doing this, I just glanced. I had a van at that time, an F-350, a Ford van. I'm looking, and I just happened to just glance into the mirror. And I looked, and I never even had a chance to take a sip. And I see this car coming. I'm at a stoplight in front of a courthouse, by the way. I'm at a stoplight in front of the courthouse, and this car is flying. I could see some chick on talking on the phone, not even looking. And never did she hit her brakes. Never. She hit me full speed in the back of the van, hit it so hard that her car went underneath the van, wedged itself. This is the back of the van. She wedged in and picked up the whole thing and threw us into a ditch. We tumbled over, and I fell out of the car. And she got out of the car. Do you know, when she got out of that car, she still had that damn phone in her hand, and she was still, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, chewing gum. Yeah. Well, she paid for a lot, a lot. But that also got me, I got cracked vertebrae. Still have problems with it. One of them is permanently damaged there, and also got MS from that, from the hitting in the head. It caused my head to snap back and put lesions on my brain. So every once in a while I get flare-ups and I get shaky. I just short circuit. So that's why I'm like I am sometimes. Hey, David. David says, hi, Jeff and Marie, and hey, DJI. How you doing? Happy Merry Christmas to you, and Happy New Year to you and your family, the whole crew. So I don't even know where I left off, but it was interesting for Christmas because the power did go out for 4.5 days. I thought it was 5, but when I figured it out, the power didn't go off till about 6:15 on Wednesday night, and it didn't come back until about the same time on Sunday. So 4.5 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not 5 days, but 4+ days. And it was no power. Luckily, we had water up until the very last day because I have a good reservoir of water. But using it, you have to use it. You got to drink. You got to wash. The only thing I couldn't do is couldn't take a shower. I had to bathe in a bucket. So did Marie. You know, we had to heat the water on the fireplace because we had the fireplace, the gas. That's what saved us because making sure my mic is working, isn't it? I didn't bring my glasses, so I'm having a real hard time. I guess it's working. Yeah. Um, if we didn't have gas to heat this place, it would have been probably couldn't stay. Probably couldn't stay because it was for 3 of the days. It was 10 degrees, 10 to 12 degrees at night. I mean, really just bone chilling cold. And during the day, it never really got over 31 to 35, it bouncing around depending if the sun was out or not. So, and Sunday was just a little bit better. Sunday it was a little bit warmer, and then the power finally came on. And it wasn't just us; it was thousands of people in this area. All of Wares Valley, large portions of Gatlinburg, Sevierville, uh, many people. I mean, the trucks were up and down day and night, 24/7, pulling uh, trees off power lines. I mean, the snow was really thick, really heavy, and it knocked out lots of trees where I live. I mean, they were across the road, just trees, and up and down the street. You could see that. But the plows, the main roads, the highways, they're Johnny on the spot. Those people, I tip my hat to them. They were right there. They when that snow was down, you could hear those plows going all over the mountains, keeping the roads clear. Because you got to remember, it had rained 2 days prior, so the ground was saturated, wet, and then the cold air came in and froze the ground and froze the road. So they were shooting salt and scraping and making sure that people were as best as they could be. You know, I mean, it's a lot of work when you have that combination of frozen roads and snow. It was something else. But by Christmas Day, I was able to go out and drive around, and the roads were not bad at all. Um, the night, one of the funnier things that had happened on Christmas Eve. I was coming home. This is before I knew the power was out. And I'm driving, da 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 da, and I see these two guys, and there's two Jeeps, and I go, hey, how you doing? What's happened? He goes, oh, son of a, blah, 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 blah. He goes, we can't get up the hill. We can't get up the hill. We're gonna visit some people at the top of the mountain, this and that. And I said, but you have Jeeps, 4-wheel drive, and they're nice too. These were all decked out. They were all really nice looking Jeeps. And these guys were all well dressed and stuff like that. And he goes, I keep sliding down. I keep going up, and the thing keeps sliding down. I said, need a ride? And he goes, huh? He says, he kind of looked at me like, you're driving this. I said, you want to get up there? He kept looking at me. I said, it's a Subaru. Just like that. I took that advantage to turn it into a car commercial. I go, it's a Subaru. He go, all right. So they jump in and put that thing in drive manual. And Nathan, you know what I'm talking about. It's got a manual transmission and an automatic transmission. You smack it over to manual, and you have a 6-speed manual, or you have a 6-speed automatic. So I dropped it into manual, dropped it into second, and I just went up the mountain like there was nothing there. And there was already at least 6 inches of snow, at least, because when I took the video, you could see the 6 inches of snow on the railing, and it was already getting deeper. And that car just went up that hill like there was nothing there. Just dum 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 dum. And he goes, son of a. He goes, I got to get me a Subaru, and we just all laughed, And I took him all the way up to the top, and he thanked me, and I said, no problem. Ozzy the Cockatoo, Amanda, how are you? And Ronald Bush, how are you? Don't mind, I'm trying to focus in. Ronald, Happy New Year. Keep up the great job. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Amanda, how you feeling? How you doing? Ozzy looks great. I got to see one of your videos today. I haven't been doing much on the videos. And you have to remember, for those 4 days you're out of power, I can't do anything. I can't post anything. I can't do anything. There was no cell phone signal up here at all. There was no after I did that live thing, there was no more signal. There was nothing. The cell phone towers got hit. Everything got hit. So there was no communication. It was scary, but you deal with it. DJ, hi, Ronald and Ozzy. I guess you, oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to do that. My bad. My bad. I mean, I've been away from this. I'm so sorry. There's Ronald. I'm supposed to do this. I'm so busy gabbing. And DGI says hi. Isn't yours? No, I don't have an Impreza. I have Legacy. No Impreza. Legacy. I'm already looking at a new one. And then DJ, I want to know if I went to the hospital. No. There was really nothing else. So DJ, I already got. Anyone else get your check already? Anyone? I didn't know they sent them out. Sorry. I had no clue they sent them out. None whatsoever. Need DJI says. Amanda says, we're good. The hubby went back to work Monday. Good, good, good. I go back on Tuesday, so everything is good. Okay, that's excellent. Excellent. Did you have any ill effects? I know your husband did have some sort of sensory problems, but did you experience anything? The last time I talked to you, you said no, but that could change, in a drop of a dime. Crisco's Country Life. How are you, Crisco? Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you. He's saying the phone is about to go dead. I want to wish you a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you and Vanessa, and to, of course, Mr. Bo and Ms. Mamie, and Go Tigers. If you guys get a chance to check out our new channel, I finally uploaded it. It's called Smoky Mountain Moments. I think that's what it is. Smoky Mountain. Yeah, I think it is. Smoky Mountain Moments. I'm sorry. Check it out. And it's, wait. Amanda said, had no symptoms whatsoever. Isn't that weird? The hubby was in bed for 11 days. Isn't that something? You're together, and obviously his immune system was weaker or compromised somehow, and yours is solid and steady and felt no ill effects. Very good. Very good. Take your vitamins. Make sure you take lots of vitamins. And good. And what that tells me is you've built up antibodies, and that you're fairly well protected now, you and your husband. So that's really good news for you guys. You should take a sigh of relief that you got it, but you didn't get it. That's pretty good. Not many people can say that. They got it and they didn't get it. What did he say about the goats? Them goats, babies are. I heard about it. When are the babies coming out? When is she really pregnant? Really, really, really? Miss Mamie is really, really pregnant? Man, it's been a long gestation period, hasn't it been? I mean, an elephant's 2 years. The goat shouldn't be 2 years. Oh, I found out another. You see the blinking? Do you see that blinking? You know what else causes that? Because I turned the fan off and that helped. The fluorescent key lights. Because they're sending, why didn't I think of this? That's what you're seeing is a 60 cycle hum. All fluorescent lights give off that. Have you ever looked at like somebody taking a video of it, like a newsroom or something, and they catch the computer in the background and you see the lines going do, do, do. That's a 60 cycle hum. It refreshes every 60, it's a 60 cycle hum, 60 megahertz, I think it is. And it's refreshing. every fraction of a second. That's what you're seeing. So I'd have to get different type of key lighting. DJI says the other day I felt kind of muscles hurting, coughing and sneezing, but it didn't go. You didn't get tested. 3 5 days later, I'm fine. No loss of taste, anything. It happens. It affects people differently, Nathan. Everybody is different how they get this thing. Um, so exciting, Chris. Your goats are precious. Yes, they are. I mean, Miss Mamie's been pregnant for a long time. I've been waiting for those goats forever and ever. Ronald, how are you? Ronald says, have you ever been down to Rudd Hollow outside Townsend on 321? That's where they filmed the TV series Christie. I've heard the name Rudd Hollow thrown around, but I cannot say that I have been there. And I know where 321 is. 321 dumps out into Townsend. And then it turns into, is it Alexander Lamar Boulevard? It's a Memorial Boulevard. And I don't know. Give me directions to it. I'll go check it out. I will definitely go check it out. Dan, the mountain man, how are you? Dan, I'm doing fine. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully you all had a good Christmas. Another thing that happened to me on Christmas. When I was leaving, remember I told you earlier that I did the live thing on the phone saying, hey, it's snowing and all that crazy stuff. I gathered my camera equipment. I get into the car. I'm backing out of our driveway like I always do. And I did not realize that from the intense cold, after the rain, the intense cold froze the top of the driveway because it's up on a hill. It's cresting of a hill. So the wind and the cold are right there. And as I'm backing out, the car just glides. It was heading straight, and then it just glided into my fence, which the fence I cemented in the posts over 2 feet down, each one. The car slid into the post and moved the concrete and the posts, which are on the edge of a cliff that drops, I don't know, 75 to 100 feet. Maybe I never fell from it, but I know it's a long way. And the car was right there. One more inch. And I'm not kidding you. One more inch and that car and me would have went over. So I quickly applied the parking brake, the electric brakes. It locks up all four, put it in park, turned off the engine, and very easily opened up the driver's door because I knew that there was going to be a weight differential. Once I got out of the car, there would be a weight differential of me being on the better side of the car because here I'm up in the air. This car is like this. The fence post is here. The cliff is there. So I know once I got out, the car's weight would shift to the post side. So I didn't want to be stuck half in the car and half out of the car when this thing decided to go. So I had to be stealthful, but I had to be very light-footed to make sure I didn't cause anything. And I figured the final slap in the face, as I mentioned to Marie, was that as I get out and I shut the door, that's when the car would have slid right off the cliff, right before I'm getting it fixed. That would have been the real final slap in the face. Dan says I'm doing good, busy at work, looking forward to the new year. Yeah, I am too. I'm looking forward to having a better year. Although last year wasn't a bad year for me, but it was a crazy year. I'm wondering, Dan, is this year going to be a crazy year for all of us? I don't know. No, I have coffee here. Thank you. I took a big drink of water before. Ronald Bush said Rudd Hollow is on 321 going to Pigeon Forge, about 2 miles out of Townsend on the left. Give me more of a landmark. I know I know the road well. 2 miles in would put it, I'm trying to think. There's a real hairpin curve. There's only one real hairpin curve. I can't remember the subdivisions there, but you know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's a real, almost a perfect U-turn. Where in relation is it from there? That would help me out. Rudd Hollow. somewhere. Oh my, I'm glad. Yeah, so was I, Dan. It was very scary, Dan. And when I got out of the car and I pushed the door very lightly. I didn't want to push the car over, and I really thought it was going over the edge because as I'm trying to back out, the car is sliding more, and I could see the post moving and the cement lifting up out of the ground. And I'm going, oh, I was saying a lot of things. I'm saying, please don't let me go over with this thing because definitely something would have got hurt. There's no doubt in my mind I would have got hurt. But, you know, in moments like that, it's when you feel the heat or you see the light, oh God, please, I've been bad and I'll do good. Just get me out of this. Right, honey? There's Marie. There's Marie. Dan says, we're all we are blessed and have someone watching over. Yes, a guardian angel. I'm sure of that. I'm sure one was watching over me that night. Around 12 o'clock that night. Oh, by the way, that Marie, I couldn't go back and pick her up. The snow had gotten so bad in the ice that I walked out on the road. I walked out of the driveway, and as soon as I hit the crest of the hill, I slid, just went right down, and I huckered down real quick. I don't want to fall on my head, so I just crouched down and rode this thing. It was like I was.
With everything that's happening to you, I have no clue.
No clue, because I can't call. There's no phone service. There's nothing. There's nothing. And I'm going, oh, Lord, what am I going to do? Oh, now you're going to sit over here? Marie's coming.
With everything that's going on with you,
yeah,
I have no clue.
No, she had no clue that I was in trouble or that I was having problems. And I feel bad for that. I want to take these off. Okay, just leave the comments in there. Okay, cool. Amanda says, hi, Marie.
Hi, Amanda.
We were talking about you today, Amanda. We were shopping today, and we went to our favorite place, which is? Carm. We stopped at Carm, and I saw all these things that I believe you sell on your websites. I'm talking name brand bags, clothes, jackets. Oh, amazing stuff. She came up with, where was that one, the pretty dress, but I just didn't. The whitish with the black. It was a pullover. It was from New York.
I don't remember.
No, it was definitely quality handmade stuff from New York, and they have a lot of it there, man. A lot of it. She wound up getting a bunch of stuff, but really high end stuff, and it's there.
And it's expensive too.
Well, define it, not what it costs. If you brought it from a New York City Fifth Avenue store, that'd be in the hundreds easily or more. You could see the hand stitching and stuff. I mean, this stuff is really quality stuff. It would go over good on your site. Wait, I want to catch. I don't want to.
Amanda, you should come over here and get those.
It's quite a bit before the hair printer. Before, closer to Townsend or away from Townsend? Closer to Pigeon Forge or closer to Townsend? Road is marked Rudd Hollow. Boy, that really rings a bell with me. Rudd Hollow. I'm going to have to go up there and check that out. Rudd Hollow. He was saying that, I believe, Ronald was saying Christie, the TV series Christie was made there, was shot there. Isn't that cool?
So you're going out there early.
Early. I'm going to go videotape.
Then they will be earlier.
Dan's got to go back to work. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in, Dan. Appreciate it. I'm going to stay a little while longer. And DGI says, for what I can see, it's Del Rio, Tennessee. Amanda says, thrift shopping is, yes. Speaking of, I got, again, whenever I go there, I always go to like the camera section, the electronics section. And usually I walk through, there's nothing, it's just not what I want. And bam, bingo, like the angels, ooh, they from heaven, ooh, a light came down, and there it was. the little tripod that I've been looking for, a tripod that stands at best this tall, but telescopes to 6 feet. But it stands this tall, and you could hold it closed or open the legs really wide so that you get stability at 6 feet. And it came with a bag full of GoPro accessories. $6.99. Can you imagine that? $6.99. It's all GoPro stuff. And then somebody didn't know what they had here. So yes, of course, Jeffrey.
Hello, NDT.
NDT is there. Hey NDT, hello Vacation Station and all. Good to see you. I haven't been watching videos yet, so please forgive me if I haven't commented. It's been a crazy Christmas. Crazy Christmas.
It's been a crazy 6 days.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. DJI says hello, NDT. Ozzy, the cockatoo. Amanda says, hi, NDT. And Ronald says, closer to Townsend. Not sure what's left. Okay, well, I'll go check it out just because I'm nosy now and I want to check it out. And the TV show Christie. Was that with, what's her name?
See, Cutter Gap Road, Townsend.
Cutter Gap Road. Maybe they changed the name. DJI says Cutter Gap Road, Townsend. It's about all he could find. What's the chick's name? She's kind of older now. Christy. I think she used to be on Cheers.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember the face. I don't.
You know what I mean? She has long hair. I can't think of her name. Oh, come on, you guys, answer this for me. Don't make me the only idiot here. Join in the crowd. There's room for everybody here.
Thank you, Nathan. Very much.
Mm-hmm.
It's about all I can say.
Okay. Christy. It's like right in the tip of my tongue. Christy Allen? No. I can't remember. But it has been a crazy Christmas and New Year's. Not much is going on for New Year's. We're staying home. We're cooking. We're going to have a nice, quiet New Year's and just kicking back. I'm not going to tempt the gods. I don't want to do that. Christmas was enough. You know what I mean? Christmas was enough.
How's
What?
Crisco and
He's doing good, but his phone was dying, so he got to say hello and everybody. But Miss Mamie is obviously having babies.
oh,
I said, but she's been having them for like 2 years now. When is she gonna get
how's David Fontaine?
David, you still out? He was there a minute ago. David, what happened to you? I haven't seen anybody come on camera. Now they want to sell me something. Free scan. Look at that nonsense. Right in the middle of my picture. Free scan. Get out of here. There. Imagine that. They put that up there. Wow. If anybody wants to get on camera, there it is.
Let me see what David said.
He just said, hi, Marie.
Oh.
That's all he said. He's back in here somewhere. Them go. Go Tiger. David Fun. Hey, Jeff and Marie. And hey, DJI. DJI. I always say DJI because I think of the drones. I was out. Nathan, you'd appreciate this. I was out shooting some video, and I forgot to even tell you this. And I'm shooting some nature video, and I'm sitting there really watching intently, making sure the frame is right. And I just glanced up above my eyebrow like that, and I go, "What? WTF?" There was a drone in front of me.
Oh.
It was obviously the DJI. I thought of you immediately. It was just hovering there, and it had the red light blinking. And I go, "What do you want? What are you looking at?" And the thing wavered back and forth, and then it went gone. And when I looked back, there was somebody. Oh God, I could almost barely see the person way back there, and he got a big kick out of it. But it was right there. If I just would have tilted the camera up just a little bit, actually, I might actually have video of that. I think I do.
Can he see it on his end?
Yeah, he had a camera on there. He was looking at me, looking at him, looking at us. We were looking at each other. He was looking at me, I was looking at him. He was watching me, watching him. And he wavered it. That's this universal thing when you're in a
Ah,
plane.
okay.
Speaking of that, the helicopters were busy, weren't they today?
Mhm.
My goodness, Amanda, when we were at Carm, 4, 5 helicopters in a row. They were as fast as one left. Another one came in. Another one went out. Another one came in. There's so many people up here for the holiday, for the New Year's, and they're all flying helicopters everywhere. So I thought that was kind of weird.
I think that it's too late already for uh the it's, what do you call it,
Well,
people that are out of town
oh, that are
that
coming
that
here.
are coming
Yeah,
here.
I wonder if you
They're
could even find a room. It's crowded. The roads were packed. I took the secret back roads that seem not to be very secret anymore because there were a lot of
yeah,
people on the back
it's
road.
traffic.
There was traffic everywhere. Like, oh, great.
I told you not to do that.
I know it's too late. Well, I have to share. That's it. The roads weren't built for me. Uh, yes. What? What? What do you think
What what
about that Nashville's? A wacko, another
what
whack job.
what
The guy that
Nashville?
blew up the RV with
Uh,
himself in. What a way to go. What a way to be remembered. You were turned into itsy bitsy pieces. You're scattered all over Nashville now. You go out, start your car, and you got an eyeball on it, maybe a finger over here or something like that. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Although I think more people that are wacko like that should strap something to them and go in the woods and alleviate, get rid of the problem yourself. If you're that weird and bent, go.
why is he a weird person?
Yeah, he was definitely, he had PTSD, ABCDEFG. He had something wrong all the way. He was a nut job, nutcase. Shouldn't have been on the street. What's that? Did you watch the body kit? Yes, yes. It was. I don't know what drives people to do this, but obviously there's so many screws loose. There's not enough screwdrivers in the world to tighten them down, and that's one of the problems that we have, Nathan, is that we don't have any more institutions or places to help people. They're far and few in between, and what happens is these people are left to fend for themselves, to become homeless, to live in um, squalor, live in empty houses or in dumpsters and
They
stuff.
do take them,
Not
but
not like it used to be.
but it depends on if the
There's no
federal
insurance. These guys
federal
don't have
health
it.
insurance
Yeah.
will take care of it for some time.
But most of these people don't have their stuff in their head right.
Exactly. Now, if it's already medicated and the doctor said, okay, that person is already stable,
Hmm.
then you're free to go.
Right.
They have to let them
But
go.
what about the people that don't realize or don't think there's anything wrong with them?
Now, if the medication is like, what do you call it, continuous or
Right.
and have to be
All the time,
all the time,
forever. Who's
hmm
going to pay for that? And how do you find this person?
that's the reason why they are like that outside
Because two, they
because
don't have an address. So you have to have an address in order to get federal funds. You have to have an
because
address.
yes,
You
and
can't you
aside
can't
from
say I'm
that,
at dumpster number 101 behind Walmart. That's you got to have a physical address. These people don't want to live in these places and they don't have the money to rent. So they're at the mercy of the streets. And the streets have more people that are in need than the people that are in halfway houses or these places you're talking about.
yeah, but sometimes they run out of the pills that they're being
Right.
given.
And they go backwards. They go down the slippery slope of insanity. So
Well,
what do they do in the meantime?
they should like say, okay, the maintenance pills you have is only for 2 months.
You're talking about
Then
rationality. Most of these people are not
before two
rational.
months, you
Honey,
gotta go back
a
to,
lot of
hey,
these people
hello.
gobble them up all at once just to
Well,
get high. And then
that's
they're out of medication for months on end.
okay. Hello, 911. I
No,
am out of
911
meds.
will not respond to that stuff.
Really?
No, they don't respond. It's
I'm
not
out
an
of
emergency. Emergency, I ran out of pot. Emergency. I
No,
ran
not
out of pills.
pot.
I ran out of pills. I
Not
don't have any more
pot.
Thorazine. I ran out. Cops don't do that. They're not.
They
It's
they should help,
no,
and they
no,
do.
no. Cops aren't CVS on wheels. Cops take care of criminals.
Can they call? Okay, call the doctor,
They
whatever,
usually
whoever.
give you a number. Here's 1-800 nutcase and call this number. 1-800 I'm nuts, and they call. Oh, honey, I've seen enough of the streets to know what's really going on out there.
I've seen so many cases too, and I
I
feel
know, and
bad for them
I
because
feel bad too, but there's nothing you can do. It's up to the government to take care of the people that have served our country. I personally think that he was doing it remotely. God, I can't read. I can listen closely and
if
have the
you
president
listen
mentions.
closely, when the cops approach the message, change to your job it too, and it says to stay away and don't approach. It changed. Very odd.
Very odd. Yeah,
What does it mean?
well, we don't know if the truth is the truth. The wackos could always run for public. I think Ronald, they're already in office. They're already there. That's the problem. I mean, when I look at people like Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, they're not right in their head. Nancy's not at all sane. She is out of control, wicked, evil.
Oy, you
Hey,
better stop.
no, well, she is. She's wicked and evil, and she needs to find another job. Ronald says the wackos could always run for public health. That's right, Ronald. DJI, my sister does the exact same thing. There you go. See, I'm on. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know so many people that have done this. There's David. Sorry, playing
Hey,
Fortnite with
David.
Emmy. Hello, Emmy. Hi,
Hey,
Sylvia.
Emmy.
Hi, Jenny. Say hello to the whole crowd. Yeah, I've known many guys who were in the war and they had PTSD, and when they got their pills, they gobbled them right up, and then they'd be out buying drugs on the streets and stuff. And they'd be anything they get their hands on to get high, anything at all to get high. Didn't matter what it was, I'll take it. I'll inject it, shoot it, snort it, put it in an enema. It doesn't really matter. I'll get high. So they don't care about laws. They don't follow rules. They don't go to halfway houses.
You're talking about being people that are being high. I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
no. I'm talking about wacko people that need to be on medication that should be on and should be in an institution. And there are no more institutions. They're all closed down. Those places are gone from the
I'm
face of
sure I'm sure when they let them out,
no.
I'm sure they already been told, okay, you're only gonna take this pill once a day,
Yeah, honey.
and their
A
mind
drug
are
an
already.
alcoholic, you say you can only drink one bottle a day. They'll drink 10 bottles a day if you give it to them. Dopers don't.
They manage those kind of people in
Okay,
the
I'll pay
institution.
attention to this because you're not going to win this battle because I know it. I know this battle. Oh God! You could clearly hear the message playing on the body. Yeah, I know something you'd see on an insane. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to have to amplify that. DJ, my sister takes Stacker drinks coffee and drinks alcohol to all the same. Wow! All the while getting the strongest shot from the doctor to mellow her. So really, it's like counteracting all these amphetamines and then a downer, and that's a roller coaster ride. That's really scary stuff. It's sad because there's always Nathan. There's always an underlying reason. There's always a reason why she's like that, and it would be good if somebody could help her find what it is that's bothering her so she could get rid of those demons. Because, and I'm not saying they're physical demons like that. I mean, they're the demons within ourselves that we have whatever is bothering us that causes us to do things. What causes an alcoholic to become an alcoholic? What causes a drug addict to become more of a drug addict? What causes a nutcase like a bomber to do that type of stuff? Something brings you to that point. It's not just one day I'm going to do this. It's something gets you to that point. Mm-hmm. And you
and
see where you work, you deal with a whole different breed of people.
and they have, yeah, we do have psychiatrists.
Right, there's psychiatrists, but there are good psychiatrists and then there are bad psychiatrists. And I run into a lot of bad psychiatrists who just have a pad and a pen with them. And all they do is prescribe all day long. And drugs are not the answer. there's a problem, there's an underlying problem that needs to be discovered. And it may take a while to discover it. It's not, a lot of people hide this stuff forever because it's some of it's very painful.
Yeah, like Betty Ford, they do manage and talk to these people.
Yeah, to get into Betty Ford, you better be a multimillionaire. They don't let people like us in there. No, you knock on the door, you're going to get the door slammed in your face. Ah, she's not from this world. Been everywhere possible. She won't hold a conversation. 3 kids, doesn't acknowledge they exist. So there is something there. Been everywhere possible. She won't hold a conversation. There is the answer there. There's something that's haunting her. Something haunting your sister. Usually, I'm just guessing, so please don't take this as I'm not a doctor and I don't play a doctor on TV. But usually, and I'm taking a stab in the dark, it's abuse is the first, whether it be physical, mental, verbal abuse somewhere in the family, or it could have been some trauma that caused her to be quiet or to hold this back and to do what she's doing. There is an answer, and the sad thing is, it's right there. It's right there at the tip of her mouth, and if she just spoke it and said what it was to somebody, just say it to somebody, what it is that's bothering you, that demon comes out. That the baby, like those, what is that? The Sunday preachers. The guy smacks him on the head. He goes, "Baby," and the people fall to the floor and shake. And, they take a $20 bill out of his pocket. There's a reason, and I'm not a psychiatrist, and I would never want to be one. I won't have to hear all those problems because it probably drive me crazy too. There is something bothering her, and there's somebody always for that person that they trust sooner or later, and they tell what it is that's bothering them, and that usually makes them feel a lot better, and they usually become good friends. But anyway, I
Well,
digress.
his sister needs to have somebody
Talk
to
to,
listen to.
yeah, not a shrink, because shrinks want one thing: they need you to come back again and again and again and again and again at $200, $300, $400 an hour, plenty of insurance, and we'll prescribe you all the drugs you can get. No, that's not going to help her problem. It's going to help the doctor get his Lamborghini paid off. Stay away from those guys, okay? There's other ways to make you feel better emotionally and spiritually.
Don't.
What?
Why did you?
Because I'm supposed to click it. I think someone, let me see, Peter, a long time ago. What?
You're showing it on.
Yeah, I know that. What's wrong with that? Is that an issue? I think someone beat her a long time
I think
ago.
it's personal.
No, because we're not talking names. We're talking about anybody USA right here. Um, Literally cannot have a conversation. I don't think she can if she wants. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. It's the wording, it's the way it's approached, the type of person it is, and it's not to be done for any gain. The only gain is to help that person feel better. And when you walk into a doctor's office that you know already, you're making that guy, you're giving him gain. And he's going to hold you hostage as long as he can because you're a paycheck. You're not a patient, you're a paycheck. That's why I would never go to those crazy people. Noel Baldwin, free money cures nothing. You're right. Noel, did you get your check? Speaking of free money, because DJ already got his first check.
Oh, really?
You got it. I think Nathan, you said what? 7 o'clock this morning. You got your check. Half of it's gone already. Well, yeah, $600. How much? What are you gonna spend it on?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is that how much you got?
that's it. 600 gone.
Uh,
That
I,
goes quick.
I thought it's 2,000.
No, they're trying. They were trying to get 2,000. I don't know if they're ever going to get it pushed through. Hey Nathan, did they ever vote on that? Did they ever get anywhere on the vote for the 2,000, or has that been just nixed altogether and deal with your $600? Going to get a lot of people out in the street mad, because you're going to go into some of those badass neighborhoods that are in Chicago and stuff, and they were counting on new Nikes and new TVs. There's going to be a smoke and fire sale somewhere. I'm sure of that. I am sure of that. Yeah, if they don't get that 2,000, and that you got to remember that's 2,000 per adult, and then what was it, 600 per child? Well, some of these families have 10, 15 kids. You just got a year's income. We can't keep doing that. We just can't keep doing it. Remember, I told you before, they should have gone to the IRS and they should have said, give me a list of everybody who makes $100,000 or less, and those are the people that are going to get the $2,000. That's it, $2,000, not $2,000, and for every illegitimate kid, you're going to get another 1,000. Doesn't work that way. $2,000 should help get you out off your feet and at least moving forward.
Is
People
that
that make
what
over 100,000 should not get $2,000 free money because they don't need that money.
is that what the news said?
No, that's what Jeff says. The news doesn't talk
Oh
like
my
Jeff.
goodness, honey.
That's what
You
Jeff
are
says.
you are starting again like the
Like
the,
like the radio show.
the radio politics.
But if
You-
people had any sense at all, they would listen to what I have to say because what I'm saying is clear thinking. It's not. I don't do it out of what I'm going to get out of this. It's not about it at all. It's about what's good for everybody, and that would be good if everybody got a check for $2,000. That's it per household. Case closed. Wait, what did I miss?
the House had to approve
I'm
it.
sorry. Sorry, Nathan. The House had to approve it, and they did. Now the Senate had to approve it. They most likely will approve it. Trump made a deal with them, and he would only approve it 600 went to two. Right, I understand that's as far as I got, but they couldn't come to terms because, from what I understand, Mitch McConnell didn't want to put that through. He didn't want to give everybody $2,000. It's nice to get that check, but you don't understand that's money that we don't have. It's printing money, it's fake money, it's monopoly money. That's putting us further and further in debt. That will cause the economy to collapse. We've got to realize that sooner or later, everybody's got to get off their ass and they got to go to work. Enough of this sitting home and wearing masks all day and cowering under the couch. You get up, you deal with it, you face it, and if you get it, you get it. If you die, you die. That's the way dice roll. Some win, some lose. But we got to keep moving forward. We can't hide in the bushes. It's not going to work for long. Eventually, it will come and bite us in the ass. And I'm talking financially, emotionally, and spiritually, because people will be brought down to their knees, and not in a good way. They'll be brought down to their knees in a bad way, begging for help. And nobody should be begging for help. The government should never allow it to get to that point where Americans are begging for help while they fly back and forth in their Learjets and go to their summer houses. And a president-elect has 5 houses that he goes to, all multi-million-dollar houses, when most people barely have a one-room apartment to live in and they can't even pay for the heat there. BS. That and you people that put this guy in, you got what you got. Now you're going to deal with that for 4 more years. Now, in 4 more years, remember that I said this to you. You're going to wish Trump was president because this guy is truly going to bring you to your knees. And if he doesn't, Kamala will. I deliberately said her name wrong. She will.
That is the reason why when you go to work in Florida, I
I
don't
get
go
death
to
threats.
your work. I don't go to work
I've
with
been
you.
shot at a couple of times, but that's all right.
Yeah. There you go.
Also, they gave me $600 per right. I mean, it's nice to have that, but when it's gone, it's gone. There is no more. These checks aren't coming anymore. This is it. This is the end. So if people aren't doing anything and they're not planning on doing anything, you need to do something. Figure out a way. Become resourceful. Do something. DHS is already in process right now in the works. Yeah, I hope for the people's sake, for the businesses that are suffering, that all these mom and pop businesses put their life blood into, and they literally have to shut the doors because of some silly old paleo cow in Congress saying we have to hold off on this. We have to hold on until after the election. Somebody should have gotten rid of her years ago. Said you need to go to an old age home. You're a little. There's something not right in your head, honey. And we need to get people in there to think clearly about Americans, not about their deep chocolate, $50,000 refrigerator freezer in their house. $25,000 refrigerator freezer. Why the hell do you need that kind of freezer refrigerator? Cold is cold. Milk is cold when it's cold. It doesn't because it's silver plated or gold plated doesn't make it any better. Oh,
See, guys, that's the reason why when he goes to work, I don't go.
they don't go. I totally agree. I totally agree. I don't agree with it.
That's Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Is that Ashley?
Yeah. Sure.
Hi.
Hello. Put the earphones on. They're right over there. Oh, you knocked them over. They're on the floor. Oh, they're there. Put them on. Say hello. Hello, dear. How are you? Happy Christmas and
Look
Happy
at
New
him.
Year. Here's your husband. Hey, how you doing? Happy New Year.
We
Merry Christmas to you.
we missed you guys Sunday night.
That's very good. I'm glad that people are coming on. Because it's quite funny if you go in the world.
Ronald said, damn, a Yankee that thinks like.
Okay, let me try reading that again. Quite funny. I go to the world that I clock is going to run out of time. It's going to be over. You're so right. Yeah, the clock is ticking. It's been ticking louder and louder. Ronald Bush says, "Damn, a Yankee that thinks like me." Well, whether or not it's about Yankee or Rebel or not, Ronald, we're all in this boat together. And the problem I see, and hello, Ashley, um, is that we're in this boat together, and one side is saying your side is sinking, your end of the boat is sinking. The boat is sinking. There's no end sinking. The whole thing is sinking. And people aren't going to realize that till they start to tread water. And then they go, oh my God, what do I do now? Well, don't wait for that. Do something now. Do something that's useful and progressive and something that gets you out of the hole because the time is short to be able to get out of this thing. Because the only way you stop digging yourself in a deep hole is stop digging and start filling.
USDepthClock.org.
My friend is doing roofing and I'm finding the leads. There you go. Don't depend on them, but I don't refuse monopoly. No,
What is monopoly money?
fake money. Monopoly money. Fake money. US debt. Yeah, I actually used to have that on my phone, but it got me so frustrated to see the numbers ticking faster than I can actually look at it. It actually shows the debt of America, and you can't even read the numbers. It's spinning so fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you guys see the link? I cannot see it from here. No, I cannot. Yeah, it won't let me click it. See? If anyone else wants that, there's the link to the U.S. debt clock. Shows you how in debt the government is putting us every minute of every day, and it's scary to see the numbers ticking so fast you can't even keep up with it. And that's your money. That's all of our money. That's your money, my money, her money. It's all just being thrown out the window. Literally
Wow.
thrown out the window.
Wyoming is the best state to live in.
I don't know.
Wyoming. What is Wyoming?
There's nothing there. It's a desert. It's the best state to live in. Finances stamp. Yeah, but there's nothing to do.
How come the finances standpoint is
Well, because nobody lives there. We aren't making enough money to cover what they're giving away in print. No, we're not. Oh, we haven't been doing that for a while, Nathan. We haven't. The money that's being printed by the Federal Reserve hasn't been covered for years. That once they took us off the gold standard, that was the end. You tired? You yawning? Once they took us off the gold standard, and I think it was 34, that was the beginning of the end because they didn't have enough gold for the money that they were printing. So they said, "Oh, don't worry, we'll just make this monopoly money, and everybody will believe that this note." Because if you get a silver certificate or a gold certificate, you can actually say, "Oh, wait a minute, who's there?"
Amanda?
Hi, Amanda. There you are, sweetheart. Hey,
Hi.
there's Ozzy.
Hi.
Oh, look how
Say
cute.
hi.
Hi, Ozzy. Hi, Ozzy.
Say hi.
Does he hear me?
Ozzy's not looking.
I think he hears.
Probably.
Yes, he can hear. Oh,
Can you hear her talking?
say
You should hear.
hi.
Amanda, you talking? Yes.
No, I wasn't.
Let me see. No, wait, hold on. I could have kicked it out before. Hold on, I'm just taking a quick look.
Hi, Ozzy.
What my wife did now.
Say hi.
Ashley, can you talk?
Yes, Jeff.
Can you hear me? They have to be in your ears to hear.
Can you talk?
Talk. Ashley, talk. Amanda, talk.
Hi,
Somebody talk.
Marie.
I don't hear.
Hi.
Why is that?
Probably it's on mute.
It could be my connection. My internet is horrible.
You just unplug the device.
Mine is too. We had somebody cut our somebody cut the cable wire last night.
I'm gonna have to look into it. Let me check one other thing. What about this here? Keep talking.
Let's see.
Yes, I hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yep. There we
Okay.
go. Okay. There. Where's your
One
headphones?
for you and one for me.
I got your headphones in there. Okay, I hear you now. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
There's a little echo, so we got to be careful with that. Oops. So, did you have now, Amanda? You look great.
Say hi.
Hi, Ozzy. Ozzy. Look at him. Ozzy. Oh, he's showing off. Ozzy, he's showing off. He's something else, isn't he?
Say hi.
Hello, Ozzy. He looks happy. What did he get for Christmas, Amanda?
Amanda left.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone.
Look, Jeff. Look right here in my lap.
Ah, there's Marie. That's Marie, right?
That's Marie.
Isn't that Marie, isn't it?
Yes.
Marie the
Yeah.
cat.
Marie the cat.
Yes, it is.
Hi, Marie. Oh,
She
I love
left.
black cats. I know, Amanda. Captain Awesome is with us in the room. Hi, Captain. Alton Mitchell is with us too. Hi, Alton. I noticed that I was not subscribed, and
I did not do it.
I know I've been losing subscribers, and I don't know what to do. It frustrates me to the point it makes me sad because I know you guys are missing out on this. Just re-subscribe. I don't know why anybody would do this to us. You know, we're not bad people, and we try to bring you good content. And I mean, whoever is doing it, please go do something else. Go do some, leave us alone so we can have a successful channel, please. Because I work hard on this, and I just want to make it successful, and I want to make it successful for my wife and for you guys, so you can enjoy this stuff. Because I do know that there's, and I've mentioned this to Marie, that if it gets to the point where I really start getting PO'd, I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to not do this anymore. And the people that suffer is the people that like watching, and you wouldn't win, whoever it is that's doing it. You're not winning. It's because I decided to stop, because I don't want to have to deal with that. For 40 years, I dealt with a-holes on radio and people doing stuff to sabotage me. And at that point, I was making great money, so I didn't have any problem with that. But now I don't make anything on this, so it's like, why would I put myself through this to lose good people? So for the people that get unsubscribed, it's not me. It's some jerk off doing that stuff to me, causing me problems. And I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. DJI says that's too negative. Team Potential. How are you? Hello, Team Potential. It's good to see you there. DJI, I walk away for 2 seconds and someone comes in talking trash. They just love to hate it. They don't have a life. Don't acknowledge it, Jeff. It'd be,
We'd be fine.
oh, we be fine. Okay, we be. Yeah, I'm trying, Nathan. I am trying. I love shooting video. I enjoy it. I get a big kick out of it. It satisfies something in me. I don't have to post it up because I've always shot video and kept it, so it doesn't matter to me. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Speaking of that, Ashley, have you
Yeah.
checked out our new channel?
Yes.
Our new channel is Smoky Mountain Moments. Now, I
Yes,
know it's
I
going to
checked
take
it
some
out.
time. Thank you. And T and Me Adventures. Hello. Who do I have? Do I have Tommy or do I have Teresa?
I think it's Tommy.
Is it? Yeah. I don't know who it is, but it's good to see you guys. I saw one of your videos. I think it was early. It's. Go ahead, say her name.
Teresa.
Teresa. There we go. They should be able to hear. I want to make sure you got a microphone over there. Yeah, you got microphone. Okay, good. We're sharing the microphone. Have Marie say it. Oh, okay, say it again.
The name? Teresa.
Teresa. I love it. Hey, Teresa, are you using your GoPro 9 yet? And was those latest videos that you did, were they on the GoPro 9, the GP9? Because it looked really clear. I just want to know if you've been messing around with that thing and figured it out, because it's a really good camera. What's your plans for tomorrow night? I'm sorry, wait a minute. I got to put all these up here so that everybody gets to see. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I am sometimes. There's Eric Carter. Hi, Eric. Good to see you.
And then David.
David Fontaine. What's your not much, David. We're not going to do anything. She's got to work tomorrow anyway. I'm going to cook tomorrow. I may actually do a video because we've been cooking some really good stuff. I don't know how many dishes did we make. 3 last night. 3 dishes. 2 dishes.
2.
2
Well,
dishes. Technically,
you're not gonna like. Well, I cooked fish.
she cooked
You
fish
don't
and stuff.
like-
I don't know if you got. No, I don't like fish. I'm not a fish guy. But we're going to be tomorrow. I'm going to try to cook some stuff that it's interesting. I think you like it. If you like pork, you like ribs. Ashley, you like ribs, pork, that type of
Yes.
stuff? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a really good recipe that it's easy and cheap. And so Teresa is using good. I thought it looked good. I was gonna say that's not your cell phone.
David bought a bunch of fireworks to light up for the girls.
David, you got fireworks. You are such a kid.
I did too.
David, you
I
are
did
such
too.
a kid.
Oh, Ashley bought fireworks too.
Ashley, you got them too?
See,
Oh my God.
they do have fireworks.
Yeah.
We can't have fireworks.
Can't
here.
have fireworks here. Eric says, how you liking the snow? It's all gone. Eric, it was gone 2 days ago. It's completely gone now. That's how it is up here. It comes in hard, it lays there, and then the sun comes out and melts it right away. But it was beautiful to look at, beautiful to drive in. And I've got more videos coming out very shortly on the snow. Oh, there's Tommy. Wait, how did I miss that? Wait a minute. There it is. Tommy. Hey, pal. Don't go so fast. Teresa won't give me the iPad. Saw your crash video. Yeah, we're okay. Everything is good. The car isn't, but it is being fixed. They already sent the first check. And they said whatever it takes to fix, the door is open. It's not my fault. You saw the video. The chick was on the wrong side of the road. And I got it on video. And that was the best thing. Even the cop says, he goes, that's all I have to say. That's a case. That case is closed. Right? That's all I need to see. And the report says the lady was on the wrong side of the road, and the video substantiates that. And so I took the car to the body shop as per my insurance. And for what the damage is, it's already over $5,000. And I talked to the insurance guy today. He says, whatever it takes. And they provided me with a rent-a-car, taking care of the car, and they said it'll look brand new when they're done with it. Uh, I was doing video, Tommy. I was actually shooting video up in Big Bear Cabin Resort, and I was just coming down a hill, and I pulled over to stop to get a still video of two cabins. And if you look at where I stopped in that video, there were two cabins in the mountains in the background. I was just sitting there, and I'm watching the camera on the front of the hood of the car, just make sure I'm framed up. And I'm looking, and I go, "Oh God, there's a car coming around the corner." I look up, and the car was in my lane. She turned and bam, hit me right there. And I go, wow, I got that on video. Immediately. I didn't check for broken bones or bleeding or anything. I got that on video. So, and that's all they needed to hear at the insurance company. It's all the cop needed to hear. And the video's doing pretty good. So I can't complain. T and Me Adventures, not the Johnny Cash video, but no, I love it. For some reason it stops recording at a certain point.
David said something. Gotta.
Okay, well, I wanted to answer.
Oh,
I wanted a bunch of toys should be coming. Oh my God, David, what did you order? What
I ordered.
did you order? Um, Teresa said the recording. Teresa, did you download the upgrades? The firmware upgrades for GoPro 9. There's 7 of them. You've got to download all of them. There may be 8 now, but there are 7 for sure, and that'll stop some of your problems. So go online to GoPro. It'll ask you what model you have. You have the GoPro 9, and it'll say download firmware. Yes, download it, and everything will work fine. Okay? Amanda says we're having barbecue. Oh, good. Steaks tomorrow. Wow. Amanda,
That
can
sounds
Ozzy
good right
have any
now.
meat? I know they're not meat eaters, but can he have a little tasty taste? Eric says, awesome. Wait, I gotta
Wave at them.
back here.
it's all about the food.
It's all about the food. Yes, it is. T and Me Adventures. You hit the wrong person, lady. Yeah, that I'm sure. First of all, she couldn't speak a word of English when she got out of the car. I said, "Do you realize you hit me?" And she was speaking some from another planet. And I go, "You don't speak English, do you?" She's oh, little poquito. I said, "All right, no, I'll call the cops." And she goes, "Call the policia? Do you have?" I said, "Yes, I have to call the policia." Yes, I nodded my head. And when they got there, she had no valid license. That was a borrowed truck, but the truck had license plates on it, so they're the ones who were liable for it. And when the cop got there, she had a. She wasn't too bright. She handed over her passport and her driver's license from Venezuela. So they got all the information. That's all the guy needed. He goes, "This is a done deal. All I need to see." And that was it. That was the end of it. Brad Lucas, howdy, sir. Howdy to you, sir. Happy New Year, and happy Christmas.
Housewife.
And of course, Stephanie says, "Merry Christmas to your wife and to you. Hopefully, you had a good Christmas. Everything seems to be going good. I got a lot of books for Christmas, which I'm very happy about. And she got treated like a queen. Ashley, she got treated like a queen.
He
Did she?
She got so many things.
No, he's got a lot of books.
Yeah, I got a lot of my collector books that I want. Tommy says, "Smart man." Of course, we already knew. Well, thank you. Oh, that's so kind. Well, I knew for sure I wasn't going to erase that video. That one's not only could it make me numbers on YouTube, but it was guaranteeing me that I'm not at fault. I mean, guaranteed. Even my insurance guy goes, "No, there's no questions here. You didn't do it. You didn't." No, I know I didn't. I was standing still. No, I did not. You've got to, Teresa, you've got to download that firmware. That's some of the problems that you're having, you're experiencing, and it can be fixed very quickly. It's just some glitches because it's a new camera. So just download the firmware and you'll be fine. I promise you'll be fine. I've been keeping up with that. Still thinking about getting one.
David Fontaine.
Transformers, Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Figure, and the Masters of the Universe. Figure to add up to that Snake Mountain set. I think that's going to
Oh
look good.
yeah, was it Masters of the Universe figured?
Yes.
Are you talking about He-Man?
Yeah. He-Man, Masters of
I
the
like
Universe.
that.
Make sure you make a video of that, David, when you get all that stuff set up. I enjoyed watching
Yeah,
that.
make a video because I love watching that too.
Yeah, you get a chance, go to David Fontaine and check out his video of him putting together his.
You're watching that, Ashley?
Actually, did you see his
Yes.
mountain? What, David? What is that called? Is it Master of the Universe Mountain or something? It's huge.
No, it's Snake Mountain.
What is Snake Mountain? That Snake Mountain is huge and it's cool. It's got all sorts of cool things that I really liked it a lot. I really liked it very much. So. And David's like a kid. He's literally like a 5-year-old kid putting that together.
Ashley said,
He does eat meat.
yeah,
He does eat. I didn't know that.
just not very often.
Yeah, I didn't think that's part of their diet and stuff. But I guess that's okay. Brad says we're good, ready for New Year. What are you going to do for New Year's? I've found that more people don't do much on New Year's anymore. They kind of like move it all over to Christmas. Christmas is the big one. Because New Year's, you're not a drinker or you're not into really wild parties, which, hello, I'm too old. Imagine seeing me at some young people's party. Like, oh, Grandpa's here. Grandpa, great grandpa's here. What's the old man doing here? Thank you for reminding me, Ashley. I saw you drinking yours, so I'm drinking mine.
Hey, that's not Black Silk. That's Maxwell
Let
House.
me tell you, that was probably the worst part of not having power during the snowstorm is I could not make coffee. I was jonesing for my coffee. So the first chance I could get out, go down the mountain, I went right down to, what is that, Shop and Go or Habib's Mart or something? What
Fast
is-
Stop.
Fast Stop. And I brought 4
Habib.
Habib's Mart. I bought 4 of these giant coffees, and I bought 4 of them, put them in a travel pack, and put them in the car, and I drank them all day long.
What about Marie? You forgot about her.
What'd she say?
What about me? What about Marie?
What about her?
See what I'm talking about, Ashley?
Yes,
What
I see
about
what
it?
you're
She's
talking
got
about.
2 legs, 2 hands. She's got a credit card. She can get her coffee. My hands were full of coffee.
Why is it that you don't have
Oh, I don't know, because I can't talk clearly when I do that.
here?
And Brad said, wait, okay. You know, you do have a set of your own around here. You do know that.
Yeah, but you have to have it.
Why don't you put it in your other ear so it stretches better? There we go. We're good. Brad says, likely won't be doing. Yeah, I understand that. I have no desire, Brad, to go out to a party or anything, not even if it was relatives or anything. I'm not into it, you know, and maybe a small intimate.
I'm not into it either.
No, Marie isn't either. It's just not what we do. You know, if I was 20 years younger, maybe. You know, maybe. Actually, am I getting a bounce, a slapback echo through your?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's this, and I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it, because if I click that, now talk.
Hi.
See, now the slapback
I don't
goes.
hear.
I know, that's what I don't understand. Brad, what am I doing now? Because everything is the same way it was before. I do not understand. Let me try one other thing. Oh, I can't do that. Maybe if I just put it on light. Now, I'm sure there's a little bit of a slapback, correct? Or now, talk to me, actually.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Marie.
Okay, she's right there. Okay. I'm assuming something I set is wrong when I turned it, because when the power went off, everything went crazy here. Everything. I mean, it happened so fast. And then when the power came back on, luckily, right after everything got turned off, I turned all the power switches off in the box. because I didn't want to have any surging going on because I didn't want all this equipment to get surged.
And DT said someone got YouTube. It's still on background.
Yeah, that's me. I don't know why I never had this before.
But then Dayton said it sounds good for her, for him.
Yeah, but I mean, you shouldn't have any slapback. You shouldn't have any slapback at all. And I
And
know
if
that
you,
if I can get to my speaker connection, I can change that, but I can't really. Brad, I avoided people long before lock. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. You know, as we get older, you notice how we avoid people more and more because we're tired of dealing with their nonsense. That seems to be the problem. DJI says it sounds good for me. Okay. It's just that I can't hear you guys real well, but I can tell when there's a little slap back, and I really don't.
that's fine.
I just
Right
don't want
there.
to have any slap back.
That's fine.
It's okay. So I'm assuming none of you are going to go to parties tomorrow. I haven't seen anybody.
We
Well,
will
Me,
have 10 public at least.
Yeah, you go out to the store, buy a loaf of bread. That's as far as I go for New Year's. That's it.
See, well,
No, I don't.
public.
I don't have any speakers attached at all, but I have the headphones plugged in. And last week, last week, I didn't have to click on my speaker. Right now, I'm clicking on my speaker connection, the speaker icon. And when I turn it off, the slapback is gone. You guys can hear me pretty well, but I can't hear anything you guys are saying. So something got screwy when the power got blinked off. So and what it is, I'm not really sure.
Are you going to fix that now that you are doing this?
No, I'm trying not to, but I mean, I'm trying to if I go into settings.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
tell him, Marie.
Everything is right. Something's just not correct.
Just leave it like this.
I do not have any speakers at all hooked up in this whole room. I deliberately did that because I'm not listening to music up here. And if I want music, you can't see it, but there's a flat screen TV over here that has speakers and everything. But no. And the
Say hi
TV,
to him. Here, put your headphone in. Jeff wants to tell you something.
I wonder
Here.
there's where the problem is very well. I can't
He wants to
pick up
talk to
my
you. You want to talk to him?
TV would be the issue.
Oh,
No,
Here.
I just turned off.
Say hi,
some of
Marie.
the speakers
Here, hold
up
it.
there.
you can talk to Marie.
Hey,
Say that.
Marie.
Hello.
There's her husband. How you doing? It's about time you showed your face.
I'll let
Can you
him.
still hear me? You can
Yeah, I
still
can
hear
still
me?
hear you. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
because you
No,
click.
I'm looking at him. He'll tell you. You can still hear me. All right.
Yes.
Click this off over here, up there. If you notice the icon up there, Brad would tell me.
And then you.
I've been working
I know
all
that.
day.
I think someone.
You work too.
I think it was someone. on
That's cool.
YouTube
She do.
in
She'll
the
tell you.
background. You don't hear it anymore. Okay. Because
Put your
I'm
feet
turning
down.
it. I'm clicking this now.
Here,
You
change
should
headphones.
you
Here,
should be able
change
to hear
headphones.
them well.
I got one of your. Marie works too. Ask her what she do.
I think it was
She'll
the
tell you.
audio. The video
Ask her.
just had on.
Ask her. Marie,
Could very well
tell
be.
him.
But yeah,
Tell
you can
him
hear
what
me
you
now.
do
You should be able
for
to hear me
work.
pretty well at this point.
She'll tell you.
It's good to see you all tonight. It really is. I'm very happy that you showed up. I was a little concerned because, for 4+ days we were out of power. And so I couldn't broadcast to you. I couldn't let you guys know what's going on. I couldn't upload any videos. I had a lot of videos I had taken, but I couldn't even charge the batteries. I even had to run the car for a couple of hours at a time just to charge the phone so that I could go down into town and be able to make phone calls or call her and let her know what's going on. But at night, if our phones went dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had no phone. Okay. We can hear all. Okay, very good. Can hear all.
She
Thank you,
was saying
Nathan.
that you should
Thank
do.
you. Thank you.
And I was so worried about it when you said that you cannot come up and that you were
Yeah,
stuck. He got stuck in snow.
yeah, I got stuck in the snow. And Nathan,
Aw,
you can still
poor
hear us
Jeff.
talking. You
I've
should be
been-
able to,
Yes.
because I don't have anything muted.
Yeah, I've been working all
I
day.
got to go through all the systems
He,
in my
he
downstairs
was
computer
talking. I cannot hear it.
because you didn't have it.
I
No,
said
I
I said I've
haven't.
been
Yeah.
I
Talk,
said I've been working all day.
talk.
He's been working all day.
You should be able to hear something.
Still there?
Talk to me.
Talk
Talk to
to
I
me.
Jay.
said I've been
I
working
can't
all
hear you.
day.
No. What did you
Can't
do?
hear me?
Talk now.
You
There.
hear
There it
me?
is. I got it now. I got it now. Okay, good.
Tell him.
You keep on clicking
Well,
stuff.
because I see two different icons, I correct myself. You can't keep that
Marie,
anymore.
tell him.
Yeah, I've been working all day.
You
I
can't keep
played
that
in
near the
so
microphone. That's acting like a speaker. There you go. Okay.
Talk to Marie.
yeah, I've been working on sewer all day.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
he's
it now.
he's been working for all day.
Really?
On sewer.
What do you
The
do?
One
sewer. The sewer.
Oh man, that's hard work, my friend.
it's nasty too.
Ask,
A
Yeah.
lot of
ask
work.
Jeff about the
You're a
bear. He
better
has a
man
bear
than
that
me.
comes to his house.
You know,
Ask him.
I
Yeah.
can't do that kind of work anymore. I
Ask me
can't
about
get
Rose.
down and do that hard stuff. It's too. I just can't do that
Let me
kind of
see.
work anymore. And I used to be able to do anything, anywhere, anytime. And now I find myself not being able to dig holes or dig up a tree or anything like that. My mind says I can do it, but my body.
Let me see.
Is that thunder?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just heard thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
So I mean,
Marie.
it's tough. Hi, Ashley.
I spend all his money like you do Jeff's.
Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, she's something else. She's gonna hit me. Did you see Marie hit me with the frying pan on that last cooking video? You have to check that out.
Yes. Did you see that?
You
You
gotta
need
have
to
it.
watch
See
it,
that.
babe. You'll start laughing.
I'm sure. I had to sit between two walls.
I even put the sound effects in there
Marie, why did you do that to him?
because that's how she is. Don't let that
Marie.
smiley face fool you.
I do that to him all the time, Marie.
Did you hear her? Oh, Ashley says she does that to her husband all the time. Hit him on the head with a frying pan.
Don't I? I hit you with the frying pan.
Honey,
Go ahead. We'll tell you want to kiss me. We'll
you
get
have to
a
have
home film like that.
they
Put one on.
talk to you.
Put one on this year.
Ang kulit mo.
Ang kulit mo. Ang kulit nito. She's talking Tagalog to me.
Aw.
Speaking her language to me. No, it's not good. No, it's not good.
It's not good.
No, not at all. Yeah, she's always. I don't know. I think you should be able to hear that now. There.
Go spend his money, Marie.
Yeah, the both of you get together. Both of you. Get
Yeah,
together.
we need to get together. We need to get together, babe.
Yeah, we need to get together and spend all his money. All of a sudden, I think I'm moving. I'm leaving town.
No, me and him's coming to town in June.
You gonna come up for the summer?
Yes.
That'd be nice. Why the summer? Is that when you get your vacation?
We want to come to the island in the summer.
Oh, okay, that's nice. It's a nice time to do that. It's not too. June is not too bad. When you start getting July and August, and there was a lot of people here during July and August. So you want to, and it's
What-
too hot.
What's
Ashley,
open
you don't
in
wanna be
June?
here. June is good. It's still nice, but July and August, it'll be really, really hot. Too much for you.
Look behind me. There's Marie.
There's Marie. Oh,
She's sleeping.
what is she doing?
Sleeping.
She sleeps on the couch.
I want another black cat. I love those black cats.
I'll send you her.
No, I want a kitten that I can train.
if she is gonna have a baby,
Is she spay?
No.
No, so she can have babies.
Yes.
All right, bring me a black kitty. Bring me
Okay.
a little black baby kitty. Female too, not a male.
Oh.
The male spray.
What?
I
Oh,
want a female because the males spray too much. They mark their territory. The females don't do that. So I'll
How
get
have you seen Rosie lately?
yeah, the other night Rosie was here. What night was that she came up? Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve she came up and she don't want to go. She was on the deck, the deck I walk down, and she's cleaning herself. She's picking bugs. She was playing with the bird seed feeder. She just didn't want to go, and I wanted to get the car out of the hole. I mean, I've been digging, and I don't want to go out there and scare her or make her think I was doing something aggressive. So I had to kind of wait till she disappears. But she was, yeah, she comes up. She's like a dog. She just comes up here.
I know
That's
Crisco said he missed you.
Oh, that was nice. I missed all you guys. I couldn't even watch.
Did he
YouTube.
really said that, Ashley?
Yes.
Oh, he's very.
I'm one of
like-
his moderators too.
I know. You started that a week ago, didn't you? Or right before Christmas?
And he's one of the moderators too.
Oh, how about that?
Ah,
That's very good. That's excellent. I'm glad you guys do that. You can always moderate for me too. I don't have a problem with that. But
He
we
don't
haven't
have a problem with you, Sleepy, over there.
Oh, he's worked hard today. Actually.
No, he hasn't. He's talked to me all day.
Oh, okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Have you noticed that we don't have so many kids on anymore?
because of
Crisco had 30 on the other night.
Really? What did you do with them?
I blocked him.
Yeah, okay. Block them. Do they, after you block them, do they make up a new name and try to come on under another name?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
T and me said Rosie was coming for her Christmas gift.
Yeah, she was coming. She got donuts. Teresa, she got
Because of yours truly.
because of yours truly. Yeah, thank you, Nathan. Oh, there's my sister. There she is. Susan, what are you doing? I thought you were tired.
I thought, Susan, you were tired. I thought you were sleeping already.
Yeah, you're old. You can make a whole new email and come back. Yeah, I figured that's the only way that you could. You got to create a whole new entity, an identity, and come on. But you're going to get blocked again anyway, right, Ashley? If somebody starts getting out of hand, you're going to block them anyway. So I don't understand. I guess because kids are stupid that way. They may be computer smart, but they're not sensible. They don't have their act together because they're just silly, and they need to, just grow up. Well, you got to grow up when you grow up. You can't, that sounds like my father. Grow up, act like a man. I'll act like a man when I am a man. Right now, I'm a kid. I'm gonna act like a kid, act like an idiot.
He started making his own YouTube videos.
What has he got now?
What do you do? He makes sports videos like Crisco.
Oh, what's his channel name?
He's under my channel.
Okay, I'll check out under your channel, and then I'll check out his videos, and I'll give him the big old thumbs up.
He gonna give you thumbs up.
I'm gonna give him the thumbs up. Susan, Denny goes to bed early, not me. So why don't you go to bed?
Why are you telling your sister to go to bed?
Because she needs
Husband,
to
go to bed.
Look at Marie in the background.
Yeah, Marisha.
Show me Marie again. Show me Marie. There she. Oh, look at Marie. That's her butt. I need to see her head.
Come here.
Oh, there's Marie. Hi, Marie.
I woke her up.
I love her green eyes. I love.
Thank you. She
No, not
scares
yours,
me.
The cat.
Hey, she scares him.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
I also
Marie.
would love going to the Parrot Mountain. Yeah, somebody who was talking about Parrot Mountain. Wasn't that you guys, Tommy? Didn't you do a video the other day that had to do with Parrot Mountain? It was before Christmas. I remember. I think it was you guys. You went up to Parrot Mountain.
No,
passed by
I
there.
think it was
Fridays
Amanda.
Forever.
Amanda.
Amanda? Maybe it was Amanda. No, it was somebody just the other day that they were talking about the drive up there. I think it was Tommy. I think Tommy.
We want to go to Parrot Mountain.
It's really. I didn't realize how big it is. Actually, it's huge.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. the video, there's somebody who just did one. I go, oh my God, look at how big this place is. And it looks very well kept. Noisy.
Yeah, so
It
we
was,
can-
Tom, because I said noisy. Because all you could hear is thousands of birds squawking. It was a lot of
But
birds.
it's worth the money. Probably we need to try that, honey. Just-
I thank you
just-
for that. I'll take her advice on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay, it was us. It is. We
You
love-
know, just visit Pirate Mountain. Don't do video.
Well, I'll do a video. I'm going to be
Why
there. Get the
not?
camera. Throw the camera up anyway. If
No.
I'm there, share the camera. Knoxville.
We're coming to Jeep Invasion.
You got. It's going to be a zoo up here. This year, it's going to be crazy.
Oh, Susan said, "Show your birdhouse."
Susan, I'm up in the third
I will
floor.
get it. I'll get it,
Marie's
Susan.
going to. All right, go ahead. My sister made a birdhouse for us for Christmas. It's a very nice birdhouse.
Susan, I want one now.
She wants one too. Don't trip over the wires. She does a good job on them. Ashley, she does a really good job. Susan wants us to show the birdhouse. T&Me Adventure. Yes, that was us. Yeah, I thought it was you guys. And I can't. Was it early this morning that I looked at it and commented? I think it was. I was up really early this morning. I was antsy last night. I'm still trying to collect my thoughts from when the power went out and trying to get things done around here. Because with the power out, you can't do anything. There's nothing you can do but just make sure you got water to drink and the batteries are charged in your lights. I had to give her the spot beam that I have, and she had to charge it at work so that all night I was able to walk around because it really gets very dark up here at night. I mean, really dark where you can't see your hand in front of your face dark. So you got to have some sort of lights. And I have these lanterns. They look like old coal mining lanterns, but I didn't want to burn them out. There, I could put you on there. I don't know why I cut myself in half like that, but I did. There, that's better. Now we're equal. Okay. They gave me on the screen earlier, they showed there was another feature on here, but I don't see it on this screen, where it puts you up in the center and me underneath, but I can't see it over here, so I'm going to have to look online there and figure out what new thing they've added to StreamYard. But this is good. I can deal with this. This is okay. Yeah, we did. There was no cell service at all unless I went down into Pigeon Forge. Then it kicked back in, but everything... Nathan, everything was affected up here. It wasn't just us. It was Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Wares Valley, Townsend. All those places were hit and knocked out of power. Thousands of people were out of power. And the power company they were crazy. Trucks everywhere going every which way because there were trees that had fallen down on the power lines everywhere. Oh, excuse me. Here's the birdhouse my sister made. Well, you got
Marie, I want one.
That's the back. So the back. No. I got it. Okay. Can you all see that?
Yes.
Let me,
See, you could see it on the screen.
yeah, but I want to make sure they could see it up close. Here,
Here.
take the headphones. Take these. I don't want to knock them off. Okay. Here. Then I can see. There's the birdhouse. It's got a little owl. See the little hooty owl? This I haven't fixed yet because this is still in a box. This has to be fluffed up. The bow and stuff. But she does a good job of it. It's made of wood. It's got all the goodies. There's the top. And you can hang it on the back. There's the back. So I'm going to hang it outside on the deck. There's got a little hooty owl there. And there's the little,
The Rosie Bear might.
no, she won't bother. It's a really nice little birdhouse. And my sister makes, all right, put that on. Thank you. There you go, Susan. You got free advertising. There you go. You get the
Now
bill
you
now.
need to tell her I want one.
My sister-in-law really do a good job.
Yeah, she does good work. She's very handcraft. Amanda like that. See, Susan? Amanda, Ozzy the cockatoo, and Amanda. It's really pretty. In person, it's got all little cranberries and snowy tree limbs. And
It's under what? Susan Larberg.
yeah,
on-
Susan, type on the screen your address so people can go to it.
On Etsy and
And eBay.
eBay,
And now she's going to go on to she's going to work on her YouTube. I mean her
Facebook.
Facebook page.
I want one.
DJI says it's nice. Yeah, it is. It is, Nathan. It really is nice. But yeah,
And-
we did lose our cell service.
And Susan's not only doing Christmas crafts, she's doing something else too.
Oh yeah, she's got a lot of different crafts. Actually, you may like. She does a lot. Amanda, she does a lot of really nice stuff. It's not
Tell her
just
to make
this.
me one for my
You gotta go
anniversary.
You got to go to her site to check it out. There's T and me. Yes, I want to order one. Well, if my sister would get off her butt and type in her address, then I'm sure you could. I know it's S. Larberg or Susan Larberg, but I don't know if that's what she calls her business name. I don't know. So, Susan, if you're listening, I think you better type in a message. Oh, God. That's so my sister. That's a E. Rag through the head. Oh, Susan. So, yeah, cell service really, really was bad. If there was an emergency, I wouldn't have been able to. It wouldn't have mattered. And when I called what was it? I'm Amanda. I'm working on. If my sister would hurry up, what is her site? I'm waiting for Susan to put the site up.
She's probably
If she tells
asleep.
me and if she's off the air, what I'll do is I'll type it up to you guys so that you get it. But I don't know. Maybe she's not there anymore. Maybe she's not listening. I don't know. That's my sister. She wants everybody to see her house, and then she's her birdhouse, and then she's gone. Well, there she is. There she is. It's about time. What you're working on that Big Lots computer? There you go, Amanda. Right there. Susan Larberg Designs on Etsy.
Etsy.
That's Etsy, whatever. Tomato. And Golden Touch Crafts on eBay. I'll leave that up there for a second so you guys can write that down.
I wrote it down.
Yeah, that's right, Nathan. It was really bad. There was no internet. Well, there was no power. Period. And when I went outside to use the phone, it just dee dee. I go, I can't
And
get
we
it.
had broken trees and branches.
Oh, there were trees all over our road. They're just trees falling down all over the place. It was a nightmare trying to get down the hill. I took a saw with me and my shovel and a rake. So when I ran up against an obstacle, I'd cut the tree down, I'd shovel the snow out, and to drag it off, throw it over the cliff, and to get rid of it. Because otherwise, no one else is going to do it. Because the power company said they weren't coming up here because the trucks couldn't make it up the hills. So they weren't going to come up here till the snow melted to fix the lines. So that kind of leaves me at the mercy of I got to do it myself. Well, that's what I did. I did it myself. DJI say that's crazy lines from Nashville. Yeah. I think what happens, they got overloaded too. Thank you, Susan. Amanda says, and Ozzy says, thank you.
Thank you, Susan.
That's what Ozzy needs is a special birdhouse made for him with his little mailbox that says Ozzy on it. Little mailbox with a little door that opens and says, and he needs to get mail every day. And the mail could be like a little cracker, a little Ritz cracker or something. And go, oh, Ozzy, I think you got mail. And he could do his thing and open up. Not the pterodactyl thing, but because when he screams like a pterodactyl, that's loud. The pterodactyl scream.
I like when he plays peekaboo.
Quite bird. Can you still hear, Ashley?
No, I didn't.
All right, what time is it? All right, I'm getting tired. It's time for us to say goodnight. I appreciate all of you coming on tonight. I just wanted to fill you in on what's going on. I still got plenty of stories. I still got more Christmas stories and more other crazy stories. If you get a chance, please go to our new channel that we have, Smoky Mountain Moments. And it's not your usual channel. It's not going to be like what you see us do now. Pretty much there's no talking at all. It's all nature shots from around the Smoky Mountains, excuse me, that I've taken. And I've spent a lot of time setting them up and getting the shots. These are more for, don't move that. It's more for um, if you want, if you're the type of person who likes to relax, you're the type of person maybe likes to watch fires burning, not pyromaniac fires. I mean, fires like in a fireplace. If you like watching fireplace fires, or you like watching streams, or watch mountains and sit there and watch them, I put on these hour plus. I've made these hour plus videos that.
Uh,
What?
turn it off the microphone.
What? It's echoing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm turning off the microphone so I could talk. Okay. There we go. And soon Amanda, David Fontaine, good night. I just want to share with you that the channel, if you want to look at stream, I got some really nice stream videos. I got Christmas Eve, Christmas Day videos, all these different ones. Check out Smoky Mountain Moments. I would appreciate that very much. And comment on it. I'd like to hear your comments, what you think of it. All right, very much so I know what maybe you want to see. So if you have something you want me to take and videotape, oh, I'd love to do it. If I could do it within reason and not kill myself. Tommy, look at it. Great to see you, Jeff and Marie. Hopefully we'll get to visit you. Yes, I will stay in touch with you. Hopefully now that New Year's will be over in a couple of days, we should be able to talk a lot more. All right, so we could talk about what you've been doing, what we've been doing, and then yes, you need to get up here and we need to get together. And with that, I'll say goodnight to you, Tommy, and say goodnight to
Teresa,
What's it called? Smoky Mountain Moments. Smoky Mountain Moments. It's on the Vacation Station site, but you'll find Smoky Mountain Moments. Thank you. I need the subscribers. I think I only got one right now. Ashley, it was nice seeing you too. It was a pleasure. Thank you. Make sure your husband gets plenty of sleep. And we'll see you all, guys. I'm sure I'll be on Sunday like we normally do. I may pop in on New Year's or New Year's Eve. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But until then, you guys have a great night. Wave goodbye. Goodbye. And we'll see you soon.